Hello my friends, welcome to another episode of Warhammer 40,000 Inquisitor Martyr. My name is Wilfred. So I'm very happy today because I managed to complete the seasonal journey. Season 4 of this game, my first attempt to complete a season because I'm a newbie actually. I play a little bit in the past, but I was always a little bit put off by the seasonal journey, thinking that it's a little bit too hard and so on. But then I put some effort in it. I learned a lot. So as promised, I will be creating a guide to show you guys some of the tips and tricks as well to complete this journey in a reasonable manner. And I have a lot of fun with playing this seasonal journey. Putting a lot of hours as well. But I think looking back, I could have done it a little bit faster. But I'm happy to be where I am today. And also, I mean, look at this armor here. This is one of the morality kind of gear, and it looks really beautiful. So to top up the whole entire kind of like celebration, I would say, then there's a beautiful kind of armor with a beautiful kind of helmet that I earned it through one of the DLC that I purchased as well. So that is pretty cool. Now, this week is the week of a conqueror. What it means is that it does give you the influence 20%, which is pretty cool because one of the seasonal objectives is to achieve the maximum influence in the entire subsector, or the solar system within the subsector. So this thing is not that straightforward. It does require a little bit of effort to get there as well. So with the 20% kind of influence, it kind of help you as well, so me as well. And I'm a completionist, and although I've already finished this season and I just need one subsector, I end up wanting to complete the rest of the other 3 subsectors. So in this video, I'm going to play a little bit of this game for you guys. Now, just to recap, I started off as a melee build, which is using the great sword. Not a very popular choice, but I kind of like the lazy kind of mobility gameplay. And I also have a graph gun as well, just in case it's really something that I can't really get close in. Then I can use a graph gun if I need to do something with the enemy. So yeah, I mean, that is the build I've got. And in time to come, once I get the nice gear and so on, I'll share with you what I've maybe a build for Crusader. That would be my dream to share that with you. But meanwhile, I've got this morality gear. So morality is nothing but the decision you make along the storyline to make you either a Puritan or a radical kind of mindset. So would you like to stick by the rule, and rule is a rule that cannot be broken? Or are you being a little bit flexible, as in like, okay, situation call for this kind of like a reaction and we should do it that way? So that is the whole thing between the Puritan and the radical. No right and wrong answer, just a Mass Effect. So long as you stick to the one mindset, you will be unlocking some of this really good kind of like gear. So it's either the Demon Forge item or the holy item. The holy item. So depending on what kind of path you pick. So back to what I've got here, I've got this morality gear that is pretty cool. It's very close to the one I have before that was like level 70. I'm happy to get an upgrade of level 90. So this one, a very special orange text is that it can have a chance to cause explosion on hit taken, dealing the damage equal to the damage taken. So sometimes, I'll create a shockwave and everything die because I receive so much damage upon me that I just reflect it back to others. So that's pretty cool on its own. So yeah, I mean, that is something that I'm still learning, and the rest of it I'm still trying to like get the synergy between the gear and so on to ensure that I've got like a reasonable amount of like a synergy to make things work, like being a shock or stun or so on. Just do a little bit crowd control there. From a character perspective, I'm very fortunate that with the they call it special mission, which is more like DLC, and also with the gear I've got, I managed to max out warfare as well, toughness. So warfare, at the max, I get damage bonus against elite and boss, which is very, very useful. Toughness is the 10% damage reduction, also very useful. So I'm happy. I'm happy that I get that. The rest of it, I mean, I don't think I really played on the focus game. In terms of perks wise, I managed to unlock almost everything. I just need to do a little bit more silent the gun kind of like a mission. I'll get this one as well. This one I'll never be able to get because I've chosen the Puritan path, and this is a radical path. All right, cool. Now going back to the so-called influence, the Protector Magna, is that if you're not familiar, this more like a space traveling kind of thing with like a Mass Effect thing. So you can look at the sector itself. There are altogether 4 sectors, and each of the sector will have the, like for example, if you look at the Agata subsector, each of them have their own system and planet as well. So all of them have their own influence points. So for example, if we take a look at where I am here, and I believe I maxed out all the influence for this particular subsector itself. So you look at this guy here, max influence 2000 odd, max 800 odd. These are max as well, and this is max as well. So each of them, when you max it, there are things that they will give it to you, but there's not really a big kind of reward or bonus, but it's kind of cool to have some kind of like incremental incentive for you to get to somewhere, just to celebrate a little bit. So this particular subsector, I managed to do everything, and to play this, there are a couple of ways to do it. So one is, of course, like for myself, I wrote down on pen and paper on all the subsector as well as the system, so that I know that how well I'm counting towards the influence. Another way, of course, is a lazy way, saying that look at all the system influence here. Anything above 800 means that you already fully maxed out all your influence, because anything beyond 800 is just 800 basically. So if I look at the list here, I've got a lot of things that's already 800 plus. The one that I probably like this one here. This one here would give me would bump me to the max, I think, because I just need 800. So I can actually do this one and do this one. I think, you know what, Panic Room, you've seen it before with the VIP, the one that I did with the Blue Gear Master Crafted video, which was kind of fun, but I failed on the Panic Room. Panic Room is always a bit of mixed bag, because the NPC, like the squad and the VIP, is so weak, sometimes it just can't do anything. They just die to the enemy. So it's a bit exciting. I'll do this one here for you guys, and you can see how I maxed out one of these things. Now, the very good thing to use is the one that maxed out the influence points, of course. That is one that, this 14 here, once you choose this tarot card, although you get like a physical bonus for enemy, from 14 become 52, right? And then after that, you've got minor card called Martyrdom, also reward influence, becomes 71. And then I pick one more card that all reward bonus plus 80%, that become 82. Now, of course, bear in mind, this week is an influence kind of like a bonus week, so you got 20% additional to whatever it is. So normally you don't get that much, but why not just play the game since you get it? Since they buff it, right? So usually it's good to go along with what the weekly kind of bonus is, and just do the aspect of it. So now I'm playing this, and I think you've seen me playing the melee build. You've seen me playing the range build as well, because when the content is a little bit difficult, I have to play the range build. But now you're going to see me play a pretty fast melee build. So I'm happy to be able to show you, all this, whenever I kill something, I'll actually get a speed boost, a boost. So I do a bit of melee, a bit of range, kind of thing. So it's pretty cool stuff here. Just keep spinning, and if you kill something, you get a speed boost of 20%. So that's really cool. Yep. Yeah, you can kill some of this thing for something here. So I would like to so after that, just jump into it. Done. So that is really, really cool. I'm just trying to see if there's any like chest reward or not. Probably not. So let me just continue working through this one here. Yeah. So that's done. Pretty straightforward. Does it spawn a boss or give me currency? Boss. Done. So I mean 102 is not that hard either. I mean, you know. I mean, I love the whole leap and go. It's just so much faster and make like my life so much easier. Yep. So that is the gas trap. Yeah. I mean, it's very enjoyable, I would say. That was a shock, by the way. And I've got defare, I've got like, you know, quite a lot of stats that will help me as well. Yeah, I mean, that didn't have a, I mean, they don't really have a chance. So that is done. Just check out if there's any chest somewhere. Probably doesn't look like there is one. Never mind. I'm sure there's some around. Maybe I just miss it. Maybe. Alright, let's go. Champion. So just melt everything. This build is kind of cool. So that's done. It was just a range kind of thing. I didn't have to do range, but there's no chest here. Interesting. So yeah, I mean that would make me, I think I'll be able to max out on that particular system, and you can see in just a bit how I do it. Yeah, I can hear that. I think I maxed out something. Don't know what that something is. Yep, so it's the Gerion system. Let me just write down so that I kind of like, so it's 100%. So the entire Artosia subsector is 100%. So I just need to work on my last subsector, which is Tenebra subsector. And you can see that there are some fate that's being claimed. If you don't want to buy for the DLC, you can actually farm for the fate to purchase in-game as well. I mean, this game is definitely something that you could. You don't have to spend more than just the expansion and the base game. If so, you wish to, I bought the entire thing, but you really don't have to. And then you see that, oh, okay, let me just do one more for you guys for the fun of it, right? What is close to 800? I think none of them really close to 800. What should I do here? If I look at my thing here, other data hunt, which I hate data hunt. No, I'm not going to do data hunt. It's just too much time wasted. I'm such a lazy bum. It's either one of these guys, either Sage. I will do a Sage. I think it's quite fun, right? This is quite fun. Or I can do a difficult one like Assassin. Or I can do both for you guys. So again, I'll do this one here, so you know all these things come up quite nicely. And yeah, let's do a Sage. I think this should be quite fast and furious. And then you kind of like get in the rhythm, like just one game after one game after one game. And this is not like a Void Crusade. You can just do one and then forget about it, or you can do a few, not related. But Void Crusade is the one that you know you have to keep kind of like, you know, one map after the other map after the another map, and sometimes some of the map have somehow dependency as well. Okay, it's snowing, and my frame rate is not going to look pretty, I would say. Okay, let me see. They usually have artillery here for me to pick up, but doesn't seem that there is. There's one here. Okay, let me see what's going to happen here. Well, I think my frame rate struggle a little bit here. It's kind of strange. It's actually above 40. So, but I don't know why it looks so choppy here. In a sense. All right. So it's capture the flag kind of thing. Yep. So it's a capture the flag kind of thing. I got artillery strike. So that's cool. Don't lose momentum. Yeah. Calling the airstrike as well. Done. Do a AOE. Clean up the stuff here. Yeah. Don't know why it looks a bit choppy. It's kind of interesting because I'm looking at the recording software. It's actually about 40. But sometimes, I think sometimes it drops below 20 as well. Well, anyway, whatever. Alright, so there's a chest here. Okay, wonderful. Yeah, very good, very satisfying. Oh, right, I haven't even used my airstrike, I think. There's no airstrike, huh? Okay, the shrine is here to increase speed. It's amazing. Yeah, that's it, done. Yeah, so that's one. I mean, you know, just keep doing it, and it's kind of fun as well. I'll do perhaps one more assassination, and then after that I'll call it a night as well. I'm still trying to get my glory out this week. Last week I've got like a rank 43, pretty remarkable. I believe it's a global kind of like a ranking. So I think I've been playing pretty hard last week, and this week I'd like to keep up with it and see how it goes. So you see all these things here. I think this one here, no data hunt. I don't want to do that. Assassination is one that that is nice, and this 107, right? 107 is quite hard, so you know, you bump all this thing up, it's actually quite painful as well, but whatever. I think okay, 2 life, and wow, so I get like range damage bonus and melee damage bonus, and I'm like all this and you know, damage dealt and so on. Man, I mean yeah, I mean I could also use some of this seal as well to make it more rewarding. Maybe I'll do it with the Void Crusade. Okay, let's see. Now this is tougher than before, so I will do my best. I only have 2 lives, and sometimes, you know, the hero does get defeated because of my stupidity, I guess. Sometimes I'm trying to get used to the gear as well, because sometimes some of the gear you are so used to it, but yeah. Right, let's see. I'm trying to avoid the skull as well, because those are a big group of the thing that usually is quite nasty. Switch to range. Done. So yeah, a bit of range, a bit of like I mean, it's still 107, yeah, so it's not that trivial. I think I aggro a lot of stuff. Okay, this give me a free shield, which is cool. Let me just get rid of these guys here first. Whoa! I think I grew a bunch of stuff here. Let me just get rid of it first. Wow. It's effective, I would say. What is this? There's something targeting me. It's very hard to see with the whole list of body. Range view. Done. Undesirable variable removed. That's really cool. Yeah. 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 Yeah, it's a good kind of toggle between the range and melee, which there aren't really a lot of games that allow me to be so fluidly toggle between the two, and it's kind of cool, really. I mean, I play like Diablo, right? I mean, basically the build is very, very fixed. If you if you want to go certain build, it's always the same kind of like a rotation, right? But this game is not, and I need to find a way to come up there. How do I go up there? Yeah, that's it. Done, man. The mission is success. And there is like a shrine as well. Seasonal shrine up above. I think, or below. No, I thought I could jump down like Diablo. Unfortunately, I can't. Let me go down and get a shrine, and after that call it a day. But yeah, I mean, thanks for watching. I mean, it's really good journey. I'm very happy today. Done. So yeah, I mean, look, the whole idea is just keep kind of running until you get the maximum influences. So you wish to don't have to do that, but the seasonal journey just asks for one. But being a completionist, I felt like I want to be able to get there. So yeah, I'm getting a Atheon is 50%. So yeah. So that is the usually I write down somewhere so as to get myself a little bit like a motivation that I'm 50% done there. And there's a common loot box. Of course, the loot box is not going to be anything fantastic. So yeah, that is it. And in terms of my this week glory, I am having 5,000 odd, and that put me in the leaderboard 12. There's of course a lot of people playing as well. I've been seeing myself drop from 6 to 8 to 12. So, but yeah, I mean, I'm trying my best. There are people who are really playing as well, so these people are all going to overtake me soon. But yeah, I mean, that's cool. From a seasonal leaderboard perspective, you must be wondering why I am at the hang on, I think there's a season kind of like, because everybody is 1374. It's kind of interesting. The score of the season is 1374 because that's how you accumulate. But I reckon because I'm the 416 person that get to season journey, kind of like, I think there's a timing to it. So this guy here must be the first one ever to achieve that 1374 among all the people. So I'm okay. I mean, at least I kind of know that I'm there's still quite a lot of people playing this game, I guess. All right, cool. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll definitely do more of this like kind of video for you guys. And do ask me any question as well if you have any comment or request. I'm more than happy to do something for you guys. All right, I'll see you next time. Take care. Bye.